first, the town hall. So it will last 30 minutes. It will be shorter town hall than usual, but that's because we have an epic event right after. It's everything is happening here in the Atlas Amphitheater, so nobody will need to move. Just get your beer, get your coffee, get your drink, and just enjoy. You won't need to move from the Atlas Amphitheater. So the event that is coming after the town hall are the JONI Awards, and the JONI Awards is the is a yearly event in which we celebrate the community, and some of our community members are winning some prizes today. And again, I think we are all MVPs in the Sir Atlas community. I honestly think this is the best community in the world, but some of our members are getting some prizes today. But overall, it's a celebration for the community. And then we have the after party after the Junior Awards, and that is going to happen. We were trying to do it on Twitter, but something happened with Twitter. Not sure if you guys are following the news, but Elon removed Twitter Spaces from iOS users. I don't know why. There was some issue. So Twitter Spaces are not working right now for iOS users. So what we're going to do, instead of moving from the Johnny Wars to Twitter, we'll just move to the voice chat that you can find below in the discussion category. So that will be the after party. So with that being said, Michael, did I miss anything? Anything you would like to add before we get started?
Uh, no, man, but I guess let the technology monopoly battles begin. Elon's not happy with the 30% uh, marketplace fees, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know, the one
but
thing I do want to add, just on the after party component, you didn't tell everyone that Danny's going to be on there as
that is
well.
true. Absolutely true. We'll have Danny, our co-founder and CPO, answering some questions that Ash has prepared, and about a few things that we'll be speaking about shortly. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, in the after party, we'll have Danny joining. So with that being said, are you ready to start, Michael?
Let's get started.
So I think it's a good moment as we are all saying that this is a celebration. And as you know, we have been teasing on Twitter, also in Discord, about something for the score holders and the score stakers faction fleet. So as you know, the year 2022 has had ups and downs, but something that was always there is the community support. And today, the score is going to be 1 year old. Score faction fleet is going to be 1 year old. So we wanted to do something for the community and for everyone that participates in score. So to show the appreciation, guys, we'll be giving the score stakers some special Pierce X4 skins. That there are three different Pierce X4 skins that people will be getting through this airdrop for faction fleet stakers. So if you have 7 days staked in score, you're getting the Pierce X4 Sun Tiger skin. If you have 150 days staked in score, you will get the Sun Tiger plus the red X4 skin. And if you have 300 days plus, you will get the Sun Tiger, the red, and the blue Tigu skin. So if you want to know how these skins look like, you should go right now to announcements since Tom has posted them in there. So take a look at these skins. I think they look pretty cool. Pretty cool. What do you think, Michael?
I think it's just a super cool little initiative, end of the year, sign of appreciation. I can tell you, I've had my ships enlisted in Faction Fleet since day one, so um, pretty exciting to see these going out, and it's just a nice little perk and early Christmas present, I'd say, to the community, Santi.
Totally, and totally deserved for the community again. This is 1 year of score, plus this has been a year with ups and downs. And again, the only thing that was always there and that kept us going through everything is the community support. So this is for you guys. These skins are are looking awesome in my opinion. I love every single one of them, but the blue one, oof, that's a beauty right there. Which one is your favorite one, Si?
Probably have to go with the Tegu skin, the
Yeah,
blue one.
the blue Tigu skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, guys, I hope everyone likes it. You should be receiving these airdrops later today, and we'll be keeping you updated. But this is happening today. Another thing that we wanted to cover today is that we won the best graphics in Game 3 awards. So,
Yeah.
like, any words? I know you shared yesterday in the event itself, but I don't know if you want to add something.
Was there any doubt?
True, true. Big shout out to the team, right?
Huge shout out to the team. I think it's amazing. Fully expect going into 2023 that many more awards like this will be coming our way. It's just truly incredible the work that the team here at Automata is doing, and I've said this a lot, but I don't think of us just as pioneering the Web3 space and being leaders across Web3 gaming, but genuinely driving the gaming industry, the traditional gaming industry forward as well. So seeing the work that the team's doing across environments, both in Sage and in Unreal Engine, is genuinely impressive, and it's great to be recognized for that.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to see some claps in the JONI chat. Some gifts clapping. The team deserves the award, and I think we truly have the best graphics in all Web3 gaming, and it's not a minor award. It's huge. So congratulations to the community, of course, and to the Star Atlas team. You guys have been absolutely crushing it, and it's just a pleasure to be able to represent the whole team here on stage.
Right, Von Pixel, I love my new laser eyes, by the way. Thanks for putting that together today. They're all hilarious.
One Pixel is the meme goat. Like no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael. Now we should move to the some s- another thing that we want to do here in the town hall, guys, is this will be the last town hall before 2022 ends, and it's just been a year full impact of things. So a thing we wanted to do here in the town hall is just a small recap, really briefly, of all the things that happened during 2022. And Michael, you want to take it?
Yeah,
You have
definitely.
you have the glass of water prepared, everything?
Yep, we've got 20 minutes before the Joni start, and we have about 40 minutes of content here. So I am
Yeah.
just going to go on a nonstop spree of updates here. We have some super exciting product updates to share with you all as well. But moving forward with the recap, like Santi, you mentioned, it's a year of ups and downs. It's been a year of challenges, but a year of accomplishments. And it's that's fully expected. We're working at the bleeding edge. We're in an emerging space. We're working with a lot of uncertainty, building a team up from scratch, and building probably the most ambitious vision in the Web3 in the crypto space itself. So we fully expect to be faced with numerous challenges as we push forward into the future. But I have just the highest degree of confidence in this team to be able to overcome every single obstacle that comes our way and just build a truly incredible product. So before I start here, I just want to say a major thank you and congratulations to the team here at Automata for working so hard, so diligently, and just bringing this vision to life and building the coolest gaming concept out there. Um, so just a recap. I'm going to start in January here. Start at the beginning, and you know, uh, although it feels like we always want more, right? We always want we want everything now, but the team has really accomplished a ton of things over the course of the year. So back in January, we kicked off, and this was on the tail end of Faction Fleet launching, which we were able to do, in really short order and get that ship enlistment going, get the play to earn economy activated. But moving into January, we had a feature reveal of faction aligned companies. And then in February, we kicked off the phase two of the Galactic Asset offering, saw some great success and great interest, and a lot of purchasing of additional ships with those Atlas earnings that were coming out of Faction Fleet. It ended up being probably the most valuable token sync that we were able to create this year as an outlet for all of those Atlas emissions. In March, we won Site of the Year award for the StarAtlas.com. website, which obviously very beautiful and immersive experience. But we also kicked off our first roadmap scan. And we were doing those on a weekly basis. Obviously, we moved those to a tri-weekly basis now, but the intention there was to keep everybody fully informed as to the status of development, what's up and coming, where our priorities lie, and just trying to keep everybody fully updated. In April, we had a nice collaboration with Sandbox, and that was encouraging people to create the voxel-based assets modeled after Star Atlas assets to live inside Sandbox. In May, we spent some time in Miami participating at the Solana Miami event and the Hacker House out there. And then June was a really great month for us. It was the first of our community events. This is where we hosted the Copa Festival.
That was
Um,
incredible, Michael. Let me chime in here. I think Copa was one of the major highlights, and seeing all the plans and all the thought that is going into our guilds, like the guilds, they are thinking about everything. And just wanted to congratulate again everyone that participated in Copa and the winners. If I remember correctly, first prize was for Coexist, second for Dark Matter, and third was for the club. So congratulations again. I think the first ever Copa is always forever going to be one of the major Star Atlas highlights, and it's part of the Star Atlas history.
one of my favorite moments of this year, and like we emphasize community a lot. It is everyone out there in the audience, like you are incredibly important to us. Just love the conversation. You guys know I try to be active in Discord as much as possible, but just love interacting with everybody. Copa was a way of showing some appreciation to the community, but really impressive and cool just seeing the level of innovation that's going on across the ecosystem in this very early stage. And I find it incredibly encouraging of what's going to come in the future, just given where we're at today and what people are already doing today. I just know that this is going to be a vibrant ecosystem in the years to follow. Uh, eh, we're doing the Jonies today, which is another way of
Yeah.
showing appreciation to the community. But um, uh, I did want to reference just quickly here, not our event, but ChimeraCon was taking place about the same time that Breakpoint was going on in Lisbon, ChimeraCon in Madrid. And Santi, I know you were there.
Yeah.
Uh, any highlights from that you want to just mention quickly?
It was incredible, honestly. ChimeraCon was definitely a thing to highlight. uh, I wasn't expecting like to have an event from a guild this soon and for it to be so professional, so professional. There was a stage and everything, and there were about 100 people just in real life speaking about Star Atlas. You know, it's crazy to have all those many people like in real life, and I was just saying hi to everyone, and I was like, "Hey, how are you? What's your Discord handle?" Because I know them from Discord, and no getting to meet them in real life, getting to meet the community in real life was honestly one of the best experiences of my life, like by far, by far.
Yeah, man. I wish I could have been there, honestly. But I think as amazing as the Discord events have been, as amazing as the Twitch events have been, I am really looking forward to a future where we can bring people together in a physical location and we can start hosting, bigger Star Atlas in-person events. I don't know if that'll be next year or the year to follow, but something I'm definitely looking forward to. And worth mentioning also though that while we were out, a small team of us were out in Lisbon for Breakpoint, we were able to get together. Big shout out to Funcracker for organizing a community meetup event, and that was a really great time just to get to meet people in person. When we spend so much time in our digital lives.
Totally, totally.
Yeah. Um, Another big release from June, and this has a special place in my heart. The future that we've envisioned here is one of true economic potential and benefit. And so, in the second quarter of this year, we released our first ever quarterly state of the economy report that came from Automata's economics department. And the whole purpose there is to outline what the economic activity looks like across the Star Atlas universe. So that was a big release for us in June. And then that leads right into July, where we hosted our first 426 Live event. A couple of big product launches, really the first big product launches of the year. Some things that we had been putting enormous effort into, but those included the Star Atlas DAO platform, really the foundation for everything that's being built on the DAO environment today. It also came with the Polis Locker, and we've seen massive participation in the Polis Locker, something like 30%, probably 25 to 30% of the total Polis in circulation is participating in that locker. And one of the metrics that I think is just most inspiring to me is that 76% of all of the Polis that is locked in the locker locked at 5 years. So we just really appreciate the conviction that everybody's showing in us, and it's a demonstration that people understand that this is a long-term prospect, a long-term vision. It's going to take time for us to bring this thing to life, but just love seeing that conviction from the community. We also rolled out the first iteration of StarPath, the referral system. I actually had a good conversation with AJ on our team last night about this, and we have some nice updates coming for
Oh yeah,
StarPath. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, some really cool stuff. And by the way, big thank you to all of the community members that provided feedback on that. We're using that feedback extensively in the repositioning of StarPath going into the future. And then we also rolled out the Galactic Marketplace in July. I'll just fast forward a bit to September here. We had an AI generated art contest that was super cool, like massive participation in the Star Atlas inspired AI generated art. Um, uh,
That was that
we
was that was a cool competition. The art, I love it.
yeah, yeah, and then can't forget. I mean, it actually seems like so long ago, but September 29th, we hosted our second 426 Live, and this was another big product launch day for us. Um, uh, I'll
Yeah.
outline these, Santi, but I want to know what your favorite release was from that day. But things that came with that were Showroom R1, beautiful environment, and to be able to summon and interact with your ships. We had the Scream, or actually this is now Sage hangar demo, where you could pull your WebGL assets into the hangar and view all of your ships. We rolled out the FKit, the Foundation SDK, our open source library that natively integrates Solana into Unreal Engine 5. I don't know that people fully appreciate just how powerful this is and what it is that we accomplished there, building the world's first ever Solana wallet and blockchain integration into Unreal Engine, and then open sourcing that software and making it available to the world. We added the Atlas Locker onto the DAO platform. And then a big thanks to Dan Park. As you guys know, he's our in-house GC, legal counsel, and he had put a ton of work into the sustainable governance framework and governance paper. I'm just going to call him BCM. I don't know if he likes me sharing his full name, but BCM has been the project manager and lead on the DAO platform, and he thinks about this stuff all day long. So BCM, if you're listening in, a big thank you to you as well for your work on governance. And, and
Now we
let's
got
see.
the dark mode for the DAO
Yes,
with
yes,
an
that was
epic internal presentation. We gotta highlight that.
you're front running me, Santi. That was in my product updates. But yeah, dark mode, the dark theme. Actually, another little update on that. So I'll have more to share in a bit here. But let's see. October, we did another collaboration with the Sandbox, and we had another game jam contest going on there. They provided prizes to people that were participating. November, what can I say about November? Um,
November.
yeah, it was bittersweet because we were coming off of such a high at Solana Breakpoint. I think it was really both the high and the low of the year for us. I think everybody knows why, but Solana Breakpoint event was really phenomenal. We participated at Games Day, rave reviews of our early access R2 release there. Had a fantastic keynote presentation. In fact, I'll point to this, Santi. I think the Star Atlas keynote that I presented is the most watched YouTube video of the Breakpoint event. So um, that's pretty
It
cool.
is. It is.
Yeah. We also kicked off Star Atlas Core. That was debuted. That's the graphic novel. big shout out to Tim McBurney and Matt Medney for their work on that, and really the whole growth team as well. I would be remiss not to mention Chris Dos Santos and Harrison, and just so many others that put an effort to get that one distributed. Um, and we also rolled out somewhat of a recovery plan. We kicked off the golden era start sequence that saw the release of a 4-prong sales campaign that included discounts on ships. We listed the Titans on the market. And then up and coming, we have, of course, I think as everyone knows, we have our claim stake sales going live. So you can participate in mining and resource extraction and crafting in the future in Sage. And then also we'll be launching our CSS land plots. Those last two are coming on December 20th. We're super excited for that. And we have some great content that's going to be released soon on the CSS land plots. And then finally, here we are in December, kind of wrapping up the year here. The team does go on break. We are going on winter break on the 21st. We'll come back on the 3rd. Everybody needs some much needed and well earned downtime here, but the start sequence, as I said, does continue, and we're kind of closing off the year by kicking off those land sales. Let me pause just for a moment, Santi. Any favorites from the year?
I just think it was a great year overall. Again, it was ups and downs, but for the things we achieved and the things we launched and the things we are about to launch as well, it's
Yeah,
for me it was a great year, and I don't know, just super happy, super happy.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, all right. So I've been running on here, but we do have some amazing product updates today. So I'm going to run through these pretty quickly. What I'll be talking about is just 4 divisions within the company, starting with the portal team. This is the everything that is encompassed in the play.staratlas.com. Since the last town hall, they've continued to work on bug fixing and UX, specifically navigation improvements, order book improvements. If you guys haven't noticed, if you're participating in order listing, all of your orders are now highlighted. Um, and you have the ability to directly cancel any of your orders within the order book. Um, both the DAO team and the Portal team have been working on merging the Wallet Connect experience and creating a standalone microservice. Not super important for the community to understand all of that, but we're kind of putting that in its own repository, and then all of the environments that we launch now and going into the future. So this would include the DAO, Portal, and Sage. Will be using a unified Wallet Connect experience with a couple of enhancements coming to that as well, including adding MoonPay support, as well as adding some third-party services into that, including the Jupiter, the aggregator. So you can link out to those services and utilize those for easy token swapping and the like. Um, let's see. That team's also working on adding claim stake functionality into Faction Fleet, or AKA Score. So when those claim stakes go live on the 20th, sometime in January, you'll be able to leverage those claim stakes to offset resource consumption. If you're participating in Score, they will emit the 4 different resources that you need to restock your fleet. That's just a very short-term utility add to the claim stakes as we continue working towards integrating those into Sage. And I know some people have asked about the DAC platform. This is all of the guild management features that include things like multi-sig wallet functionality, a recruiting platform, ability to promote your guild, member management features. These are all expected to go into the priority set. They've been in the backlog, but they're expected to go into the priority in Q1 of next year. What we're looking to do is align the DAC platform launch alongside the release of Sage, so you have that functionality for guild management when Sage goes live on mainnet. Moving forward into the DAO, Santi, you mentioned this, but they deployed the dark theme. Um, uh, Probably like one of the coolest just UI updates that the DAO has seen. Big shout out to Jeff Wagner for his work on doing the design work there. But what's really cool about this dark theme is that the way that they develop the framework, we can actually add additional theme support going into the future. So it's not only like light mode and dark mode, but different themes that you'd be able to choose from at some point in the future. And then another big thing that's very soon to come, kind of expecting this next week. I can't guarantee, but we're actually expecting the Treasury View to come online as well. And the Treasury View will give you full detail on the existing balance in any of the DAO Treasury wallets, alongside an income statement of sorts, and you'll see the attribution of income from various revenue streams. So right now, as you guys know, it's primarily R4 sales being utilized in Faction Fleet, but the DAO is also picking up revenue right now off of secondary marketplace transaction fees. So we're going to get the full transparency of the Treasury View. You can see the balances, the values, and the income streams going into the DAO. And then also just another big Q1 initiative for the DAO side is to work through all of that governance functionality. We really want to get that online, but that includes the forum for conversation leading into proposals and voting. And we're just working through right now some R&D on what is the best implementation of a forum, whether that be discourse, and we can do that either as a Web 2 or Web 3 implementation, or dispatch, which is pure Web 3, or we could even take the route of going fully custom on that. Uh,
Nice.
yeah,
I will let Michael. We need to stop for a minute. We gotta get you your sip of water as always, and we just have a few minutes left. So I would say let's go straight into business now. So we
yeah.
have a few cool things that are dropping today.
Save the best for last. So let's talk about Sage first. The big release of today, and we're going to be dropping this right now, is we do have the Sage game manual that's going out. Big shout outs to Chip here and Mo, and the team that worked through editing of the Sage game manual. This is comprehensive overview of all of the gameplay mechanics and how you're going to experience Sage. Um, Really, Sage is uh, just absolutely leading edge, pioneering on-chain architecture and game design. 6 on-chain programs there, including player progression and profile system, fleet management, your coordinate and location system, the combat systems, inventory systems, resource extraction, and crafting systems. These are all on-chain programs. That means people can build third-party services around those, monetize those, create value for our users, create new features for our users, and we get to grow just like a layer one protocol. Huge shout out to the blockchain team for all the work that they're doing on creating these on-chain programs. And we
One thing here, the Sage manual was just uploaded to the website, and you will be finding that on announcement now.
Yeah, and we on play.staratlas.com, if it's not there yet, I know we're timing the release of all of this, but if it's not there yet, if you go to the homepage and then the Sage slide within the home menu, there should be a link to that document as well.
Yep,
Okay,
it's a very interesting document. Definitely worth a good read.
I learned a lot from it. So
Yes,
I think
sir.
it's just incredible the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. Even difficult for me to keep up with the pace of development across the company. So really great work there. Let's see. I'm going to try to fast forward through some of this. I know we're running just a touch over. I will say this about Sage: we are targeting probably February now for a DevNet launch. And what we're going to do is just roll this out, even if it's in very limited feature sets. So what we're looking at for February is probably the coordinate and movement systems, but it at least gives you an opportunity to get into the game and start playing around and see the UI and get a sense for what you're going to be doing. And then as we do, we iterate, we update, and we release, and we'll keep you all notified as new features are coming online. Okay, and finally,
Yes.
let's talk about Star Atlas. Let's talk about R2. Uh, Probably, I don't know. It's so hard to say which is our biggest release of the year, but super excited to announce that we are releasing R2 today on Epic Game Store.
Woohoo!
So yeah,
Go.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to go into EGS and download that update following all of the events today. So after the Jonies, sometime around 2 p.m., between 2 and 2:30 p.m. Eastern, you're going to be able to jump into EGS and download that update and explore the universe and be able to do things like explore your ship interiors. There's also a bunch of new ships that are added in there that are feature complete. There's character selection with skin customization. All of the flight mechanic, well, many of the flight mechanics are implemented. There's 2 time trial courses with global leaderboards. You guys can all compete on the global leaderboards, both in the showroom and out in the space arena. And then there's also that dogfighting standalone arena where you can test your skills against AI. This also adds multiplayer support, but just a quick caveat here. We know that multiplayer right now is still fairly buggy, but we're going to roll it out anyway. There's several known issues, and we should be releasing those. It should still be a lot of fun, and I think we actually have a video here that we're just going to tease out of some co-op play. Santi, do we have that video?
We have that video and it's going to go on announcements and it's epic. You can find it right now on announcements, and I'm sure probably no one was expecting that one.
It's our very own Brad Warren and his son playing together in the dogfighting arena. So again, emphasize it's multiplayer is probably going to be buggy, and I also want to just mention on multiplayer, these are peer-to-peer hosted instances. These are not hosted on any servers that we control, and so that experience might introduce some latency depending on whose server you're connecting to, how far apart you are, just general network latency in that. But we'll continue to improve, and in fact, as we move into R 2.1. This is before all of the major feature updates that are coming in R3, but moving into R 2.1, there's a couple of things that are coming, and that includes transitioning over into UE 5.1. There were some major product updates coming from Unreal Engine, the big one being the way that foliage is displayed, but it also adds support for things like world partition. So these are like uh, not only by orders of magnitude increases the scale of the map size, the environments that people are able to interact in. But it also means that our team is able to concurrently work on these largest maps without impacting any of the other teams that are focused on building out, say, the R3 experience. In R 2.1, we're also going to be adding that train that you see in showroom. That is going to be a lobby of sorts, and so when you first land in the showroom, you're actually going to be at the train station waiting for it to arrive. Arrives about every 30 seconds. Hop on the train with your friends, and then transport yourself into the showroom and start interacting with your ships. We'll be bringing in multiplayer improvements. Um, you guys may have seen the video of the adjustable racing gates with the Floyd liner going through the time trial course. Those gates will automatically adjust based on the size of the ship that is flying through it. We'll be adding the group chat and proximity voice chat. And Danny said that there's a possibility that we add ground racing to that experience as well. So just a ton of stuff
Wow.
coming, but what a phenomenal year. Overall, again, just could not be more impressed with everything that the team has done.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome updates. And yeah, guys, you heard it here first. We'll get R2 today. Was excited. I'm super excited, and I just want to be very clear. I'm sorry, guys, but it's going to be really hard to beat me in the leaderboard. I am really good at racing. I'm just going to say that. So I don't know about you, Swag, but I think you have to practice a little bit more.
Well, Santi, the only reason why you're number one on the leaderboard, right? I haven't gotten in there to play yet.
Oh my god. But yeah, thank you, Swag, for all the updates. I think we can close here to Town Hall. Any
Yep.
closing thoughts before we move to Johnny Awards?
No, we already went over. I mean, just a major, major thank you to the community being with us through the thick and the thin, through the ups and the downs, and again, really appreciate all the support, the communication, and just the people that have come together here. It feels so good to be a part of this, and so thank you all.
Yeah, thank you everyone, and thank you Swag as always for the updates. And now it's time to move to the Johnny Awards. But before we have a track, a song prepared by our goat community DJ and musician Shadex that was produced by him and involves a lot of community members. So I think it's only right to play it before we move to the Johnny Awards. So Darwin, take that.
When the night has come and the darkness is light, you are not alone. All together we will rise. Power to the people. 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 People.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Darwin, and thank you, Shadex, for this great track. I think it's awesome that it involves so many community members, and I don't know. I'm just I smile every time I hear it. But now it's
Santi,
the
I just want
moment
to
to
say
yeah.
I absolutely love the song. So cool. And also a big shout out to Shaddix for I think getting the first ever Star Atlas tattoo. That was out in Lisbon. So really, really cool.
Yeah, totally. First ever Atlas tattoo by Shadex. So now, time to move to the Johnny Awards. So if you don't have the context on what the Johnny Awards are, so the Johnny Awards is a yearly event in which we celebrate our community, the members, and the contributions they did and continue doing to make this the best community in the world. And to start today, we'll have a panel with Solana. And I want to introduce for this Ash. Ash, how are you? It's great to have you back.
Hey Santi, I'm excited to be here today. I'm just, I'm really pumped to be back and celebrating our incredible community today. And that's right. We're going to kick off the Joni Awards with a panel of Solana team members. So we here at Star Atlas love Solana. So what better way to kick off today's festivities than with a panel discussion from Solana team members sharing their thoughts on the ecosystem, gaming, and more. But before we dive on in, let's meet our panelists. So first today we have Johnny Lee. Johnny B. Lee is the general manager of games from the Solana Foundation. Johnny, thank you for joining us today. How are you doing, my friend?
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Would you want to just give a little introduction as to who you are and what it is that you do with Solana for our audience?
Sure, happy to. I'm Johnny Lee, General Manager of Games at Solana. I come from the games industry, also come from the media entertainment industry. I have nearly 20 years in both. I've been a founder in media entertainment and a founder in the games industry. Also cut my teeth in games tech for about 3 years, leading business development at a games tech company. And prior to joining Solana, I was general manager of Dark Horse Games, so Dark Horse Comics' games division. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So a lot of experience in the gaming industry. That's incredible, Johnny. Thank you for joining us today. We also have Chase Barker joining us. Chase Barker is the head of developer ecosystem with Solana Foundation. How are you doing today, Chase? Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. So I'm Chase Barker, head of developer ecosystem here at Solana Foundation. Pretty ambiguous title. I actually joined. So I was an engineer for 12 years before getting into the space about 5 years ago on a different blockchain project. But I joined Solana Foundation about a year and 9 months ago, actually, and was the first developer relations person. And really what that means is when I joined, we just had core documentation. So I've spent about the last 1.9 years actually focused on building out new education, building out a DevRel team, creating resources like the Solana Cookbook and others, and working with third-party educational companies like across the world, giving them the tools to sort of teach Solana globally. So that's my big focus. Also spend a lot of time just speaking with developers, getting their feedback, trying to understand pain points and how we can make this whole thing better, and really just sort of decentralize this entire Solana ecosystem. So, but again, I'm happy to be here, and thanks for having me.
Awesome, awesome. Another lot of experience you have under your belt, and you have a pretty amusing Twitter account, I must say. So just thought I'd throw that in there too. And we are expecting to have Justin Barlow. Justin, if you are in the audience, if you could please raise your hand so we could get you up here on stage with us and participate in the panel. We'd love to hear your opinions, as Justin is an investor with Solana Ventures. So again, if you are in the audience somewhere, just go ahead and raise your hand and we'll get you up here on stage. But until then, I say let's kick it off, guys. Let's get this panel started. I want to dive in, dig into your brains a little bit, see what you guys have going on there. So, Johnny, this first question is for you. Okay, we've seen Solana dominate in game development output this past year. How do you see the future of Web3 gaming continue to evolve in the Solana ecosystem?
Thanks for that question. This is the really exciting part of when we talk about this stuff. We generally call it now the play and own vision for Web3 games. We play and own is, of course, players owning the digital items and collections, but you'll see builders like Star Atlas going deeper on what truly Web3 or blockchain empowers in games, and that's players owning their own data, players owning their own progression, right? And then Star Atlas is also doing the other part of Web3 games that is super exciting, which is like IP development on chain, right? And bringing the community along with that, which will sometimes creatively come up with even a community-led IP extension. But right now, how we see the Web3 games like commercial opportunities is asset swaps across games or even particular in games will, I think, theoretically be more than enough revenue for this industry to grow and thrive, and also get major adoption by the existing major game developers and publishers to move into our space with their top IPs.
No, I love that. And I agree. I think that it's really a good thing that we are transitioning away from the play to earn to the play to own model. I think that that's going to be really beneficial in the future for, mass adoption of this ecosystem. Now, why is it that you think Solana, in your opinion, why is Solana the best chain to build games on? What does it offer to game developers that maybe some of the other chains don't?
You have to put it in the context of blockchain is games backend, right? We're games backend infra. And not all games need to build on the most performant blockchain out there, right? For example, CCGs can get away with a pretty much slower or lower performing blockchain and without negatively impacting the player experience. But games with online multiplayer and social features, deep social features, need to really evaluate the tech aspects of the blockchain that they eventually build on, because a slow blockchain, an expensive blockchain, will negatively affect the player experience. To my early example of in-game and eventually cross-game asset swaps, and then the larger vision of asset swaps, including player data and player progression, can really only happen and be built on Solana today, because as these scale, and we've seen early Solana games launch and kind of prove this out, that in-game asset swaps will scale, because if you give ownership to the players, we're natural traders, right? And we will trade for our own incentives, but the level of swaps and asset swaps scale so fast. Right now, you wouldn't be able to do that if your fees to do those scale along with the activity. You would essentially slow down, potentially kill the asset swap market. And so right now, Solana being the fastest and the cheapest blockchain protocol is literally the only blockchain protocol that you could build the play and own vision of Web3 games on.
Yeah, I love that. And I absolutely agree with you. And I also think it's, important to highlight that I feel like Solana has so many of the builders on here, right? They're building the infrastructure for a lot of these gaming projects. And it's just really awesome to be here and see that and be a part of all of that. So awesome. Thank you so much, Johnny. We're gonna hop on over to you, Chase. Are you ready? It's your turn. So I
Ready?
gotta know, Chase, as head of developer ecosystem, what's the best advice you have for someone who wants to start developing on Solana?
Oh man, it's a pretty broad. Yeah, so I think one of the first things that I like to tell people, I know we have a bunch of game developers on here. I'm assuming there's some like non-game developers, but when people think about building on chain, they typically think about, I need to be a smart contract developer. I need to learn Rust right away, but like that's actually not really the right way to think about it, because in the ecosystem right now, the demand for, so you have these smart contracts, and then you have these sort of client side tooling like web3.js, which is used to speak to those smart contracts. And you really sort of relate these two things as like using JavaScript to talk to an API. And in this case, the smart contract is the API. So that's really like the best way to like sort of think about it. Like it's not, you don't have to dive in and learn Rust and what has sort of been deemed from Anatoly a long time ago of chewing glass, which really isn't true anymore. In the early days, it was really hard because you had to learn a brand new language and a brand new sort of programming model. Now we have tons of additional tools that have been added to the ecosystem. More recently, we did a little bit of a facelift to solana.com/developers that includes a text-based course, literally, that starts on the client side and works your way back to building a smart contract and then actually communicating with that smart contract yourself. It's quite robust. On top of that, we've actually been working with Free Code Camp, who's actually building out a course completely out of Visual Studio Code that you can actually run through. And then one of the bigger ones that's came around lately is Build Space Core. They run cohorts, but it's sort of a self-guided sort of video tour into building on Solana. None of these things are probably going to take you from like zero to like top like development ready to be hired immediately, but it's going to really create a general understanding for how to build on Solana and really just understand how it all works together. I think one of the things that we see is if you just go in there and use the JavaScript SDK to just send a transaction or create an account on the blockchain, and you quickly can see how powerful that is and how easy it can be in the early stages. Don't get me wrong, the blockchain developers like put in a lot of work, but like one of the other cool things is that we're working really hard to make blockchain development easy, even on the smart contract side. Something more recently that's came about is somebody has built, and not fully ready for production, but you can use it on testnet. It's called Seahorse Lang. It's actually an abstraction on top of Anchor Lang. If you've never heard of Anchor, it's a framework to build smart contracts on Solana. But Seahorse Lang is fully Python based. So you can actually write smart contracts in Python using Seahorse Lang. And we actually have other efforts going on to actually allow you to write smart contracts in TypeScript on Solana as well. So lots of toolings being developed. I highly recommend checking out solana.com/developers, because we're really going to be over the next 6 months really trying to improve that developer experience and making it very obvious and apparent where to enter to learn and then where to exit to learn. And then beyond that, where do I go if I want to sort of increase those skill levels? And final note is, if you follow my account on Twitter, you'll see that we're starting to do boot camps all over the world, virtually and in real life. More recently in places like Turkey and Vietnam, lots of Southeast Asia and Europe and a lot of these different places. But the plan is to scale this globally. So just follow along, check out that website, and you're going to find all the tools that you need to really be able to dive in.
Awesome. I mean, that's incredible to hear. We do have a ton of builders within the Star Atlas ecosystem. So I feel like you just gave them a wealth of knowledge with all of that information you just shared. A lot of programs out there for you guys to help get you started and help get you continuing along this journey. I know that you do have to hop for a podcast. And let's see, Justin, we could not find Justin in the crowd, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask you one more question, Chase, and then I'm going to ask you the same question as well, Johnny. But we believe, right? Star Atlas is the future here. We love Star Atlas, obviously. And so I think it would be really awesome to hear from you. What excites you the most about Star Atlas, Chase?
Yeah, so this is an interesting thing. Is like before I even joined working at Solana, and I had sort of got into it in like late 2021. And or wait, I'm messing up my years. So late 2020, I believe I got into Solana. I was there at the beginning when Star Atlas started to came around. I actually collected all of those sort of the first 6 initial NFTs that came out of Star Atlas. I couldn't afford any more after that, but I got as far as I could. And I really was like, I'm not really a huge NFT guy, but I started listening actually to the podcast. I think there was a Solana podcast that Michael was on, who he was talking about the sort of vision. Then I started to dive in a little bit more and just understanding what Star Atlas was, and basically building this sort of virtual economy where people could actually come in here and just build out communities and worlds. And like, everybody always sort of talks about this metaverse stuff and nobody actually knows what it is. And like, to me, and maybe I'm wrong, but like Star Atlas sounds like they're heading in sort of a direction and getting way closer to hitting a vision like that than anybody else out there. And I think that's the exciting part to me, to actually see this world be developed, builders come in and like build all these cool assets and a world on top of that, and then other people come in there and just sort of build out these amazing communities within that. That's the stuff that excites me the most about Star Atlas.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. And I think, for me too, like it was the first time you could really envision that idea of the metaverse and all that it could be, right? So that's really cool. And I'm pretty sure I remember which podcast you're talking about. That was the one where Michael sat down and chatted with Anatoly about Star Atlas and the future.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
that's a great one. So if anybody in the audience has not listened to that one yet, I highly recommend listening to that one. I think it was one of the first and it was awesome. So awesome. Well, I know you probably have to hop, so I do want to thank you so much for joining us today, Chase, and for giving us all of that information that you just dropped on us. Thank you so much, and good luck on your next podcast. Have a wonderful day. Johnny, I'm not going to let you off the hook just yet, my friend. With all of your gaming background and your experience, I want to ask you the same question. What excites you about Star Atlas?
So I see Star Atlas more than a game, right? I see Star Atlas be the first true shot on goal as a Web3 top tier content IP. Michael and his team have kept that quality bar very high throughout their development, both on the game side, on the graphic novel side, and that's just a commitment to quality, right? And so I think the growth and the activity and the excitement of the community, just gives credence to that effort, and also the bigger opportunity of being a native Web3 IP on chain, right? And that IP content engine of Star Atlas being powered by the blockchain and Solana blockchain, where certain items will be at the will be at the center of the engine. For example, it could be a graphic novel for a quarter, then it could be the game, then it could be additional products that they release. So it's very exciting to see that this Star Atlas has a potential to be that like mega IP born on the blockchain.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Sorry, 1 second. No, I absolutely agree with what you're saying, and I believe we have ourselves a little award to give out, right, to Johnny? So
So I am pleased to announce the
Sorry, no,
nominees. Can I go ahead?
yeah, I'm sorry, 1 second.
You
So
want to give the? Go ahead.
yeah, let me just intro it real quick, guys. All right, guys. So I just want to thank you again all for coming and sharing your incredible knowledge and insights today on the Solana ecosystem, gaming, and your thoughts and beliefs on Star Atlas. And I do just want to know what better way to wrap up the Solana theme segment than with the presentation of our first award tonight of the JONI Award today of the JONI Awards for favorite Solana project. So the projects nominated for today's awards have all been integrated within the Star Atlas ecosystem and voted on by the Star Atlas community. Example projects include Step Finance, Radium, Jupiter, Orca, Phantom, Magic Eden, Solend, and Fractal. Johnny B. Lee, take it away, my friend.
Thank you, Ash. I am pleased to announce the nominees for JONI Awards' favorite Solana project award. The nominees are Step Finance, Magic Eden, Phantom, Jupiter. And the winner of the favorite Solana project award is Phantom. Congratulations to the Phantom team for this great award.
Congratulations, Phantom. Truly an incredible project and a very well-deserved award. Phantom is an OG within the Solana ecosystem. So thank you for all that you have done and continue to do to further the entire ecosystem of Solana. And again, thank you to our Solana guests. Johnny B. Lee, have a wonderful day, and we will see you around the Solana blockchain.
Thank you very much.
All righty. Santi, are we ready? Are we ready to officially kick off the first ever JONI Awards?
I'm totally ready to kick off the first ever JONI Awards, Ash. And again, I couldn't be more happy to be able to host together with you and the guys this event, because our committee is the best thing we have, in my opinion, and just insanely happy for all the contributions and all the love that we receive every day from our community. And as we always say, we definitely wouldn't be here with all of you right now. So with that being said, I know a guy that also loves our community and is here on stage with us, and that is Jose.
Thank you, Santi, my friend. The community is the alpha and omega of everything we do, right? The very diamond at the center of our galaxy. And I'm super happy to be here today to celebrate them. And I would also like to invite a close friend of mine whose love for the community is bigger than the high risk zone. I would like to introduce my friend Dominic to the stage. Welcome, brother.
Thank you so much, Jose. Really honored and blessed to be here on stage today. It's really not hyperbolic when I say this, but I really think we have the best community in the world. Celebrating with you all today is really a dream come true. The work that I and the rest of the team see you all put in is truly inspiring, and I just can't wait to see what we do in future years. So just really excited to be here today. Thank you guys.
Yeah, and I agree with everything that you all just said. The Star Atlas community really is, they're a special one, right? It's I think what makes the Star Atlas ecosystem so strong, and I know I say this a lot, but I really do believe that we have the strongest community in the entire Solana ecosystem, if not the entire Web3 gaming system. You guys are always there for us, and you're an absolutely incredible bunch. And I think that the community is a huge, huge part of what makes Star Atlas so special. Plus, I do want to give the three of you, along with the entire Star Atlas community team, a huge shout out. Our community wouldn't be what it is today without you. Your continued hard work and dedication truly show the amount of passion you have for this community. And you're all doing an amazing job helping it grow and thrive on a daily basis. So thank you guys for all that you do.
Ash, let me tell you, first of all, thank you so much. It honestly means a lot. But the same goes for you, Ash. Like I know the community wouldn't be the same without you, and we are just super happy to have you back on the team. And I'm sure I speak in the name of the community that they are also happy to have you back here on the events and every day in the Stratos community. So thank you, Ash.
Thanks, Santi. I'm happy to be back up here with everyone. It's always so much fun being here, and I mean it when I say this that I truly love this community, and I feel so blessed to be able to take part in today's celebration, celebrating our community. And honestly, I just feel really excited. And I think I need to feel the excitement from all of you guys as well in the chat and the audience. Dom, do you need to feel the excitement?
Ash, you know I need to see the gifts rolling. You know I need to see that. Absolutely.
I love it. So guys, show us how excited you are. Let's get a gift storm rolling through that chat right now. Show us your best dance moves via GIF. Darwin, can you drop that beat? Or can we just see some GIFs running through that chat right now, guys?
They can sing for us, you know.
Yeah, I can
Santi,
sing.
this is your moment. Get out there and sing. Yes.
There we go.
Oh.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Darwin, for the music. I love to see, and we all love to see the gifts in the chat. You know, it's always good to feel the excitement, as Ash says. You know, and but now I think it's the moment to get into the very first award, which is the most knowledgeable community member of the year. And this award recognizes the community member that has the most extensive knowledge about Star Atlas. And to present this award, we will have an incredibly valuable community member. And he is the guy behind the hologram, a person that actually has even better sources than myself, and I'm part of the team. So just a huge shout out and welcome Craig to the stage.
Hey, Santi, and thank you for those kind words. I really appreciate it. Hello, and good day to everyone in the audience. It's truly a deep honor to be presenting this category to you all today. As you all know, Star Atlas is such a dynamic world that is constantly changing that it can be challenging to maintain knowledge of all aspects of this diverse world from day to day. And so this award truly represents community recognition to the individual that is definitely the most knowledgeable in the community. For this year, nominees for most knowledgeable community member are Prometheus, John Keel, Funcracker, and Metaverse Explorer. The JONI for most knowledgeable community member of the year goes to Prometheus.
Well, guys, thank you. I'd like to say thank you for the work, obviously, to Star Atlas team who actually even has such reward as for knowledgeable members. Um, I want to thank everyone who voted for me and nominated. That's great. Thank you very much. And I also would like to recognize other competitors in this category who all are committed not just to becoming most knowledgeable in the community, but also to share the knowledge. And in particular, this category had three icons, which I'm in particular proud of as being one of the co-founders. So thank you, everyone. Very happy to receive it.
Congratulations, Prometheus. You know, this is a very well-deserved. You definitely are an incredible source of knowledge within the Star Atlas ecosystem, and you're actually the person who has logged the most time for asking questions in the town hall over the last 2 years. So that's pretty cool as well. You're a wealth of knowledge and always so helpful. And, you know, guys, that brings me to our second award of the day. Our next award goes to someone that is always ready with a helping hand, whether it's assisting newcomers in the Discord, answering questions, organizing a community event, or just being a positive force within our ecosystem. Our next award is Community Helper of the Year, and the nominees are ODVB, Metaverse Explorer, Morpheus, Funcracker. And the winner of Star Atlas Community Helper of the Year is... What? Okay. The winner is Morpheus.
What goes on now?
Yes.
Congratulations, Morpheus. Go ahead. The stage
Uh,
is yours, my friend.
Thank you. Hi, Ashis. I shout out to all the community. Thank you very much. Thank you to Star Atlas for all this great work. It's really amazing what's going on right now. Thank you to all the community, and I'm very honored to receive this prize. But first, I would like to say that I'm just one of the many members who are helping all the community across all the different discords, all the different nations, and special shout out to ODVB, Funcrackers, and all the other guys. I don't remember the name right now, but there are many, and they are all the winners. So thank you. And second, I would like to say that for me, this is mainly a recognition of the French-speaking community. I call the guys and girls coming from Switzerland, Belgium, France, Quebec. For me, it's just all this community that is saying, hey, Star Atlas, we are here. We are Legion. We are working strong. And shout out to them. Merci à tous, les gars et les filles. Okay, thank you very much, and force and honor to everybody. Peace.
Congratulations again to the person who lives in one of the most remote and exotic locations on Earth, where he is constantly training for his mission to Mars, Morpheus.
I'm ready.
Morpheus, the Star Atlas community would not be the same without you. You truly are an
Thank
incredible help, whether it's through the video content you create, events you organize, or just being there on a day-to-day basis. So we really, truly thank you for all of that.
Thank you. I'm right now. I'm just on a set for a movie. So, thank you to everybody.
Well, have fun. That sounds like an incredible time.
Thank you. See you soon.
All right. Bye-bye, Morpheus. So not only is our community full of helpers, but it's full of builders as well. The past year has seen some pretty incredible community-created projects. Wouldn't you say, Jose?
You are absolutely right, Ash. The Star Atlas dream is something that's not developed by Automata alone. Far from that, our community has been developing awesome projects. And the Community Created Project of the Year award is our recognition to our creators for everything they have been doing to improve Star Atlas ecosystem. And to announce the winner, I'm calling to stage one of our most passionate and kind community members, whose love for Star Atlas is present in this very event music set. I invite my friend, the man, the legend, Shadix. Welcome to the stage, brother.
Thanks so much, Jose. Hey everyone, Shadix here from cold and snowy Austria. It is my absolute pleasure to present to you today the JONI Award winner for Community Created Project of the Year. And the nominees are Red Spatula, the club's Pit Stop, Coexist's fan-made showroom, and Tufa Attack. And the winner of Community Created Project of the Year is Tufa Attack. Congratulations, guys.
Awesome. So I just want to go ahead and say congratulations to the builders of Tufa Attack. I just want to go ahead and say congratulations to the builders of Tufa Attack. Tufa Attack was such a cool experience, you guys. The tournament literally crashed the browser, and it was an absolute blast to be there. So it was awesome to see the community come together, play as one, and you know what else is really great at bringing everyone together? Laughter. Laughter truly is the universal language that needs no translation, and what better way to laugh than through memes? Just say, I know you agree with me. So what do you have to say on that?
For sure, Ash. Memes are a universal language shared by Muds, Boosters, and Onis. And the Meme of the Year award recognizes the funniest ones. I'll ask my friend Dominic to drop the nominees at the chat right now, since any attempt from my side to describe them would be kind of cringe. Dominic, can you drop them, brother?
They have been dropped in the JONI announcements.
Awesome, guys. All right, may I have some drum rolls, Darwin, before announcing the winner? Steady, lads. Oh, wow. For the surprise of a total of 0 people, the winner of the Meme of the Year award is Santi's Prairie Dog. Congratulations to our favorite mammal. Congratulations, Santi.
Santi, you won. How does that feel, Santi, to be going down in Star Atlas history as the best meme of the year? All right, guys. Well, it sounds like we may have lost Santi, but I know that he really appreciates this meme that was created for him. So a huge congratulations to whoever it is that created that meme and put that together. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that the prairie dog meme is a piece of Star Atlas right? He's the iconic, unforgettable spirit animal of our community. And now it will go down in the history books as the first ever meme of the year. So congratulations to our little prairie dog friend. You know what? I think right now would be a great time for you guys to just like spam that chat with Santi memes. That I think that's really the best way to celebrate this award, meme of the year.
Ash, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't know why my headphones were not working in the computer, but now I'm here with my mobile phone, so I'm really sorry for that. I apologize to all the audience and to everyone up here. But I don't know. What can I say? What can I say? You know, this is an awesome award. I think I love every time someone tags me in the Discord server and I see that prayer dog. But I want to give all the credits. All the credits go to the prayer dog, and it's his award. I'm just happy for him, and I'll make sure that the award gets to the prayer dog.
I love it. I love it. And I gotta say, just as a reminder, everybody, the Santi Prairie Dog will live on forever in that custom build we made for a Lucky Star Atlas community member with iBuyPower. If you don't remember that meme is embedded in there forever. So it is definitely going to be a part of the Star Atlas history for all time. And it looks like we lost you again. Hopefully you'll be back. Okay, there we go. Because Santi, you cannot leave now because we have some guilds to award next.
I'm here, Ash. I'm here. Just checking again if you can hear me all right.
Yes, we can hear you, my friend.
Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, we have the Small Guild of the Year award now. And this award goes to the guild with the best behavior, best conduct in 2022. And this guild needs to have between 0 and 199 members. And to announce this award, I want to invite to the stage to our beloved CTO and co-founder, Jacob Floyd. Let's see if Jacob can join us here. Jacob, welcome.
Thank you, Santi. Thank you, Santi. And hello, everyone. It's great to be here for this very well thought out JONI Awards ceremony. As always, impressive work from community and events team. So, guilds, they're the bedrock of the Star Atlas game economy. They'll be responsible for most of the supply chains operating efficiently throughout the galaxy, settling political debates through governance in the Polis DAO. And every major battle, especially the ones that make the history books, will have guilds at the helm of either side, bravely conquering or defending territories. And even small guilds can have a very large impact with effective economic strategies or precision coordinated attacks, being in the right place at the right time. I'm honored to present the JONI Award for the Small Guild of the Year. The nominees are Syntax, The Unseen, Dark Matter, and Scythe. The winner of Small Guild of the Year is, let me open the envelope here. Is Dark Matter. Congrats, guys. Thank you.
What goes on now?
Thank you. Thank you to everybody that voted for Dark Matter, and thank you to all of our guild members that make us so great, because we wouldn't be here without them. And with so much to look forward to next year with Star Atlas, I just hope that we continue to grow, and maybe this time next year we'll be nominated for medium-sized guild of the year. So thank you so much to everybody that voted for Dark Matter, and thank you again to all of our guild members.
Congratulations, Dark Matter. I'm so excited for you guys. You know, I feel like it's been a journey this year, and it's so awesome to see you up here and see everything that you guys have accomplished throughout the year. And I cannot wait to see all that you have, you know, to hold, all that you have to hold for the years to come. So, congratulations, Dark Matter. Very well deserving.
Thank you so much.
All righty, guys. So we have another guild award to give out. I'm going to go ahead and welcome my friend Dominic back to the stage. I know he's excited. He likes to share his excitement and really feel that excitement pumping through everybody. Dominic, what you got for us, my friend?
You absolutely know. And we got a good one. We have the Medium Guild of the Year next, which recognizes a guild from between 200 to 2,000 members for their outstanding conduct throughout 2022. So, without further ado, the nominees for Medium Guild of the Year are Gargantua Industries, Skull and Bones, Rome, and Heimdall. And the winner for Medium Guild of the Year is... I know I have it somewhere. Hold on. Let me find it. Is this it? Oh, there we go. The winner is Rome. Congratulations, Rome.
Whoa. What a pleasure. That was a surprise. I really appreciate it, guys. So first I want to just, I guess, give some thanks, massive thanks to the Star Atlas team for all the hard work you guys put in on a daily basis. Thank you for hosting the first ever JONI Awards. Congratulations to all who were nominated as finalists for the first JONI Awards. It's a huge milestone. So I am Ray, one of the council members of Rome. I'm super excited to accept this award on behalf of the council. Shout out to Fancy Hat and Jess of Rome. Our Centurion, Winston, our patricians, our squad leaders, our lieutenants, and last but not least, every other citizen of Rome who's in the guild. This award is for all of you more so than anything else, because it takes a community, it takes a tribe. So thank you to the wider community as well, and all the guilds in the ecosystem of Star Atlas. Over the last year, some major milestones have been made, and thank you all for supporting our YouTube channel as well, Metaverse Nomads. We had some great guests and experiences there, and memories made. It's one hell of a year for Star Atlas and its community, but we appreciate all the support. So Rome is looking forward with excitement to the years to come. So you can catch us in the R2 showroom. If it's called a showroom, is it still called a showroom?
Absolutely right.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys. Let's go Rome. Let's see it in the chat.
Congratulations, Rome, my fellow Onis. I'm so excited for you guys. Woo!
Let's go Oni, the best faction.
Truly deserving of this award. We on the Star Atlas team and the community as well always appreciate everything that you guys do for us. You know, you really are, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much for doing your weekly Metaverse Nomad series on YouTube. If you guys haven't caught that, highly suggest you take a listen to it, and your constant support of the Star Atlas ecosystem. So congratulations again, Rome.
Thank you. And if you're curious about the podcast on YouTube, you could click on my avatar and you'll see the links both to the Discord and the YouTube channel, just in case you're out there wanting to know. So appreciate it again.
Ray. Flex
you guys. Love you guys.
Love you too, Ray. All right, guys. We've got a big one to give out now, don't we? So, you know, who better to introduce and give out our next guild award than our fearless leader of the Star Atlas ecosystem? You're up here with us, Michael Wagner. The floor is yours.
Thanks, Ash. Wow, you know, I think As eloquently as Jacob was at positioning the importance of guilds across the ecosystem, I'm not sure that my presentation here is going to stack up, but I do have the great pleasure of presenting the award for the best large guild of the year. And so this is for guilds with more than 2,000 members, which honestly is just mind blowing to me that we actually have player collectives that size right now in this stage of development of Star Atlas, but really incredible. I will say though, with as vast as the Star Atlas is, I do expect these player collectives, these DACs of all sizes, to be able to carve out their special corner in the Star Atlas universe. But these nominees will be some of the powerhouses competing against, you'll all be competing against in this future digital world. They do say with great power comes great responsibility. And what we've seen over the course of the year and over 2021 is that these groups have already been providing enormous value to people across the community with their content, with their publications, with their data execution, with promotions, and even product development. So without further ado, the nominees for the Large Guild of the Year include AFIA, The Club, Chimera, and Final Frontier. And the winner of the 2022 Large Guild of the Year is Chimera. Congratulations, Chimera.
Hello, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a true honor to receive this award. It's a pleasure to continue building alongside Star Atlas. We know that it's just the beginning of something huge. And we knew from the beginning that Star Atlas required another guild concept to befit its ambition. And that is what we are fighting for as a community, for our people, for the team, for the unite of the community. On the other hand, we are working hard to be the bridge between the Web 2 world and the metaverse. But of course, always focused on our community, which is incredible. Those people give everything for Chimera, and it's an honor to me to receive this award on behalf of all of them. And I'm assured that 2023 will be an incredible year for the entire Star Atlas community. And thank you very much. Gracias, Star Atlas. Gracias, Comunidad Hispana. Vamos, Chimera, Subnes.
Congratulations, Colin. Congratulations, Chimera. You know, you guys really are out there on a daily basis, you know, just really spreading the word of Star Atlas. You're doing an incredible job bringing, you know, Web 2 gamers into the space as well, and just making it a comfortable experience for them to come in and learn all about Web3, everything that we have here at Star Atlas, and just the ecosystem in general. You guys really are making waves, and I couldn't think of a guild more deserving of this award. So congratulations, Chimera.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you, of course, are invited to the ChimeraCon 2023, of course.
Absolutely. That would be a blast. I think we should all try and make it to ChimeraCon.
For sure. Okay, thank you very much.
Have a good one, Call. Alrighty, guys. Whew. Wow, this has been fun so far. We have some more awards going on. Let's see. Next up, I'm going to have Santi. Are you with us, my friend?
Always, Ash, always.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check you weren't having any more mic issues. So Santi,
Yeah.
we have another awesome one coming up. What do you have for us next?
We have an awesome award coming up next, which is the best guild website. And this award recognizes a specific website, of course, created by a guild, for best design and usefulness. And to present this award, we have a true legend of the Star Atlas community, a guy who created memes, he created a podcast, and he even has his own graphic novel. So it's incredible, and it's a true honor to introduce Archive. How are you, Archive?
Hey everyone, g'day from the sunny Gold Coast, Australia. Well, maybe not so sunny, it's still pretty early here, but thank you to everyone for having me up on stage. and everyone, all those beautiful faces I see in the crowd.
Awesome. Go for it, my friend.
All right. So best guild website. This one's, man, I don't know how you vote for this one. There's so many good ones. As I read out the nominees, I want to see the chat go wild. I want you guys to represent your guilds, and let's try and break the chat. Okay, so the nominees are Afia.com, unseenguild.com, explorer.staratlas.club, and coexist.zone. And the winner for the best guild website for 2022 is Afia.com. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much. I'm standing here before you, but I have to really pass most of the credit to our one and only Sensei Yamura. It was really he that created our website. And I also want to thank all our community members for providing our content. At AFIA, we love to share knowledge with the whole community. We actually just now published our town hall recap already, so go have a look at that. We're not stopping anytime soon. I, of course, want to recognize all our fellow nominees, also websites as well, from the Unseen Guild, from the club, and from Coexist. We are all doing this together. We are all big supporters and love nothing more than to see the team succeed in implementing their vision. And we're here to share tools, wisdom, and news along the way. So thank you very much for awarding us this prize. It really means a lot to us. And last but not least, if you're not in a guild yet, do check us out at afia.com.
Congratulations, Afia. Your website truly is an experience full of so many resources, right? It's a source of ecosystem news, concise information, and deep insights, and it's been serving the Star Atlas ecosystem since 2021. So congratulations again, and definitely, if you guys have not checked out afia.com, make sure to do so. So many great tools on there, and it's just really a pleasing visual experience as well. So congratulations, Afia, very well deserving.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ash.
All righty. So, we have a ton of builders within the Star Atlas ecosystem, from tools to websites to just organizing events and contributing on a day-to-day basis. But one thing that we do have are a lot of videos that are constantly being created by our incredible content creators. And so I think what better way, Jose, than to celebrate those videos with this next award?
You are absolutely right, Ash. The Star Atlas content creators are simply amazing in their relentless mission of spreading awareness and overall knowledge about our project. And the Star Atlas Video of the Year award is a recognition of the hard work they have been putting into spreading the Star Atlas message. To present this award, I cannot think of anyone better than the master gatekeeper of all Star Atlas contents and secrets, the king of the lore, the one and only, our CPO, Danny Floyd. Welcome to the stage, Danny.
Hey, thanks, Jose. I'm honored to be here. Hey, everybody. I would like to announce the nominees for Star Atlas Video of the Year. Number 1, How to Play Star Atlas, full walkthrough by Dowcaster. Number 2, The Club's Jeeves Dancing Copa video. Number 3, On a Mission for the Mud Faction by Morpheus. Number 4, Coexist's Copa Fan Showroom video. And the winner is How to Play Star Atlas, full walkthrough by Dowcaster. Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody.
Awesome. All right. Well, unfortunately, Tony, the family man, aspiring NASA employee, and the owner of the patches of all 17 Apollo missions, could not be here today. But he does have a message for all of you. So I'm going to go ahead and read that for you. Just envision Tony's voice when you hear this rather than mine. So, all right, here we go. It's crazy that when Web3 projects say they have the best community, we're the only ones who aren't lying. It's truly about the community. Every video, especially this one, was all for you. Thank you for being the most positive, loving, and intelligent group of peers I've had the pleasure of communing with. As I have shifted to focus more on family and my personal endeavors, you have been there with love and support, so I thank you very much. Don't count me out just yet, winky face. So, again, congratulations, Tony, on winning, or Tony, aka the Dowcaster, on winning today's best video of the year. Absolutely agree that this is something very well deserved for you. Congratulations. All righty. So now that we have just done video of the year, it only seems right that we move on to content creator of the year. And who better than to introduce, or I'm sorry, that we move into content creator of the year. Santi, what do you got
Hi.
for us, my friend?
Please tell me that you can hear me now. I'm back on my PC.
I can hear you now, my friend.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's really. So yeah, we have the Content Creator of the Year award coming up next. And this award is a very, very important award because it recognizes the content creator or creators that are the most outstanding for quality of work and quality of information given. And for this award, I'm not the guy presenting it. I want to present you and introduce to the audience. You already know him, the real Star Atlas OG, the Star Sapa, Pablo Quiroga. Pablo, welcome to the stage.
Yeah, Santi. Hello, everyone. Happy to be here. Michael, Danny, Jose, Jacob, Ash, Darwin, Dom. Pleasure to be up here. It's been a party. It's been awesome to experience. Before we kick off the nominations here, I want to actually share with everyone here something that's very internal. We haven't released this. At some point in the future, we will. And it's called the Automata Manifesto. I'm going to read it to everyone. So, here it goes. Our galaxy is composed of 3.2 trillion planets, 100 billion stars, and infinite forms of life. The majority not only undefined, but undiscovered. Much like our galaxy, the metaverse is destined to be composed of countless virtual worlds, each fostering within them novel forms of life, each encouraging new worlds to arise from within ourselves. Our identities, our sense of self, are inextricable from the worlds we exist in, evolving in response to the social, cultural, and environmental conditions that exist around us. As we embark on adventures into new realm of existence and new opportunities to experience life and create meaning arise, and new conceptions of reality take hold. Where boundaries are undefined and possibilities are endless, our reality will be both expansive and malleable. We envision a flexible future reality that is governed by 5 conditions. Reality will be elected. Rather than tethered to arbitrary and socioeconomic factors, our reality will be built by us or for us in ways that we choose. Unbridled choice will empower us to connect proudly to ourselves and to others in entirely new ways charged by full autonomy. Reality will be evolving. In digital, first systems, cultural currents move fast. Trends zip by at the speed of light, and so too will reality evolve with them. But instead of just changing with the whims of the current, we can experience entirely new shifts in the self and in our reality. A complete flexibility which facilitates a full range of experimentation and play. Reality will be a multiple. Many realities will coexist, with the chance to really experiment. Each facet of reality can be explored. Fostered by activities, social groups, and communities, our unique part of ourself, yourself, and we can fully indulge in a specific element of reality. And reality will be interactive. In new worlds, new influences mold the self with a limitless potential for what's to come. Entirely new relationships between the self and our environment will arise. How, who we are relates to what we will be constantly reinterpreting. Reality will be collective. By leveraging decentralized mechanisms to drive behavior and discover common denominators that unite those under a single mission, realities can be controlled by many. Identity will not necessarily be matched to an individual. With new structures come new boundaries of representation. We plan to be at the center of this revolution. In fostering new routes to interaction, exploration, and play, we see ourselves constructing a future that will push the social and technological bounds of what it means to exist in our realities and thus empower the self and the community to create new shared realities that maximize their potential, surpassing all capacities and transcending all conceptions of who we are today. Ultimately, in bringing about a space for limitless exploration, we create a potential for the exploration of reality and the self, for what could constitute humanity, which is indistinguishable from the stars we gaze upon. So, without further ado, the nominees for Content Creator of the Year are Call, Morpheus, Metaverse Nomads, and Metaverse Explorer. And the winner for Content Creator of the Year is he explores the universe, he explores Star Atlas, and he goes by Metaverse Explorer. Congratulations.
Hello, hello. Wow. I'm honestly lost for words. I got the biggest, stupidest smile on my face right now. I didn't expect this to happen. To all those AFNs out there, you know who you guys are. I couldn't have been nominated without being surrounded by some of the best community members. Funcracker, Prometheus, Sensei, just to name a few, right? I've got nothing but gratitude for actually finding Afia, and to this day, I'm incredibly proud to be able to say, build, own, earn, guys, our motto. To all of those guys who did vote for me, my God, you guys are crazy, right? I don't know how to repay this honor, like, except to double down on content creation 2023 and promise to like cover like the already massive scope of Star Atlas, especially just coming like for listening to the last 5 minutes here. So we all know it's going to be a big 2023 for Star Atlas, and not to sound like a presidential nominee, but I promise to elevate the quality and quantity of Star Atlas community-generated content. Now, Signal, this goes out to you in the crowd. Just to reflect the great honor you guys have bestowed on me. So I'm super, super glad I woke up to this massive surprise. Thank you, everyone. Everyone who voted for me. Thank you, Afia, and thank you to the Star Atlas team.
Congratulations, Metaverse Explorer. I think, it's safe to say that you already do put out such an incredible level of content for not only for the Star Atlas ecosystem, but the entire Solana ecosystem as well. So very well deserving award, Content Creator of the Year. You've been here, gosh, since the beginning for at least from my time here. And I couldn't think of a better person to win this award. So congratulations. And I know we all, are continuing to see what it is that you have and holding for us in the future. So congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Alrighty, guys. Are we ready? I'm gonna have Santi and Jose. I mean, I know you guys are already up here on the stage, but let's go ahead and unmic because we need some more excitement because we have the biggest award of the night coming up. And I don't feel enough excitement for it just yet. We've seen, incredible wins across our community, and it's been amazing to, be here and be a part of all of this. But I really need to feel some more excitement. Dominic, do you need to feel the excitement pumping through that chat right now?
Ash, let's get the GIFs running one more time for the biggest
Let's
award
go.
of the night. Let's do it one more time.
Jose, are your penguin bones shaking with excitement yet?
Oh, Ash, my God. The hype is real. My penguin bones are trembling. I can't wait to learn the identity of the biggest award winners. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. I want all of your bones trembling, just like our penguin friend. Let's see those gifts rolling through the chat. Show us your excitement. Let's get pumped because we have Community Member of the Year coming up next. Let's go, Darwin.
Listen to me now. Listen to me now.
All right. I'm pumped. I'm ready. Santi, I think that there is nobody better to present our next award than the man, the myth, the legend himself, the embodiment of our Star Atlas community. Santi, the floor is yours,
Well,
my friend.
thank you so much, Ash. I'm truly humbled to be able to announce this award and also to be able to just be here in this historic day. I think we have come really far with our community, and I know I say it all the time, but we wouldn't be here without all of you, and that's the most important part. But as I said before as well, I think we are all MVPs here. The Saratos community is really a place where we all hang out, where we have fun, where we discuss, and even sometimes we fight with each other. But I have one thing to say to everyone here before announcing the word, and it's that I think that we all won here already because the community, the Stratos community is something incredible. And the relationships that we develop with each other here in the community, the friendships, all the relationships, the political relationships, everything, it's something that we will remember for the rest of our lives. And the bonds that are created here between community members is something that it will transcend everything. And for that, I think that everyone here that is listening today already won. But without further ado, I think it's a great moment to announce the Community Member of the Year award. And this award will go to the person that added the most value to the Star Atlas ecosystem. And the nominees for the Community Member of the Year award are Signal, Metaverse Explorer, Funcracker, and Morpheus. But before we say the winner, before I say the winner, I would like to listen one more time to the song that Chad has created for us today, because I think it's a song that really embodies the ethos and the bonding that happens here in the Stratos community. So Darwin, if you could play that song one last time before we announce the winner, let's go for it.
When the night has
One more time,
come
everyone.
and the darkness is
Go.
light, you are not alone. All together we will rise. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people.
Oh, awesome. This song always gets me, and especially in an emotional moment like right now. So I know everyone wants to know who's the community member of the year, but before these four guys, I want to let everyone know Signal, Metaverse Explorer, Funkcracker, and Morpheus are four guys that fully understand the Star Atlas vision and they work tirelessly to help us achieve the dream we all have. But there can be only one winner. So the MVP, the true MVP of the Star Atlas community for 2022 is Funkcracker. Congratulations,
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Santi, my friend. I'm truly humbled to be up here once more and now to receive the most prestigious community award of all. There are so many people who stand out in our community, so many creatives, influencers, helpers, people who are just socializing, keeping our Discord nice and lively. There are so many well-known names that are actively working to make Status a better place. Yet you nominated and voted for me. I do want to recognize some of these well-known names, especially the awesome people that were nominated as well. Signal, you rock, man. Metaverse Explorer, love you. Morpheus, my favorite Frenchie in the community. You guys rock. And I am going to mention one other AVI industry celebrity, ShedX1. Man, that song, that is really rocking. Love it, love it. I'm really at a loss for words, I have to say. I'm deeply humbled. I'm grateful to all of you. I love you all. I hope to meet many more of you during future real-life meetups. And let me close by saying, we are Star Atlas and power to the people.
You're the man, Funkcracker. Thank you for everything you do for the Star Atlas community, man.
Congratulations, Funcracker. I'm so excited for you. I mean, there are so many people that were nominated for this award, but I really, truly believe that, you know, you are so deserving of this award. You're always there for everybody in the community. You organize events for the community and, you know, you're all around an incredible person. And we're so thankful to have you here in the Star Atlas ecosystem on a day-to-day basis with us. So again, congratulations, Funcracker.
Thank you very much for that. Very nice words, Ash. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Our first ever JONI Awards is in the books. It's written in the stars forever in Star Atlas history now. I mean, we've seen so many incredible awards. I'm sure tears of joy have been shared today, excitement, and just overall feelings of, you know, happiness. This was an awesome event. Thank you all for joining us. We do have an after party where we're going to be digesting everything that happened today, discussing something, the stage manual, I believe, with Jose, and, you know, just chatting and really vibing out together as a community, because again, that's what this event was all about, is the Star Atlas community. So what better way to end that celebration than in the Discord with the Star Atlas community and community team. I do just want to go ahead at this point, and I know you guys are still on the stage, but officially welcome Michael, Pablo, Danny, and Jacob back to the stage. Anybody has any closing remarks they would like to add? Now is the time. I mean, wow, you guys, this was an incredible event.
I'll just kick off here again with a big congratulations to all of the winners out there. This was a really incredible event for what was a fantastic year, and a great way to memorialize the community that has formed here, and to Santi's point, the relationships that we've built over the past 2 years. So it feels really good. A big thank you to the entire team at Automata for just working countless hours around the clock to bring everything out that this vision to life. And I also just want to say here, super huge thank you to my other co-founders, my brothers in arms. Like, I don't know, guys, I couldn't imagine being anywhere else, doing anything else. This does genuinely feel like my life's work. It's where I want to be. It's the only thing I focus on. Could not be doing this without all of you. So thank you so much, guys, for just doing this together.
Yeah, man, this was fun. It's a really cool event because it brings the whole community together, and I was just thinking, like, it's actually been a while since all four of the co-founders were together like this on a town hall or some sort of event. So it brings us together. We've been like hardcore building, as you know, for the past year. I mean, we've gone so far in just this past year. So being able to just kind of like let it all come together and an end of year event like this is just super fun and really cool, man. This was great.
I'm curious who's gonna dump their Joni trophy on the marketplace first.
Nobody's gonna do that. What do you mean?
Oh my god.
Don't say
Kidding,
that.
guys, I'm kidding.
Wait,
Gotta hold on to that
I thought they
forever.
were account locked.
Looking
Jacob.
for it. I'll be
No.
looking for it. So we can
Real ownership. Real
snag that
ownership,
one.
man.
Snag that one.
Your stuff.
Whoever wants to sell one, I'll pick it up.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I want to echo. I want to echo Wagner's comments there. You know, it's been quite the roller coaster, quite the rocket ship, and you know, I think that I think in basketball, it's the jersey number 12. I think it is, or you know, I think different teams maybe choose that extra player. Well, you know, for us, and I'm sure we all feel the same, that like the community is that extra player, you know, on our team. We're one. I mean, there is no doubt in our minds about that. So being able to build along everyone here, not just on stage, not just in our Automata teams and the various organizations that are also constructing this with us. You know, community is at the center stage of all of this. So yes, it's amazing to break bread and share a moment here. This is the first JONI Awards of many. So it's an exciting time. You know, we're still growing as a team. We're growing as a project. We're growing as a game and an experience. The most amazing part of it all is that like we continue to expand at such a rapid you know, time scale. I've never experienced anything like this in regards to living a life that moves at 2 seconds per second. But you know, Moore's law is definitely live and well around everything in gaming, and I think we are cracking that code for Moore's law when it comes to gaming. So, or at least we're a part of it. So yeah, hats off to the co-founders and to everyone at Automata, to everyone that's supporting Automata on the development side, and of course, to the community.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump in and kill the vibe just a little bit. You know how I like a photo finish here. I just want to mention that we are going to delay the rollout of R2 a little bit here. The show went a bit long, so we want to make sure we get through the after party here. So R2 release is going to be coming a little bit later in the afternoon or evening or morning, wherever you may be, but coming out later today. But just wanted to make everyone aware of that. We don't want to distract from the after party here. But yeah, guys, I mean, seriously, so much love.
At least you didn't
for
say
everyone.
4 to 6.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say that's not that bad, Michael. It's still rolling out, so not too much of a downer.
Just kidding, guys. R2 is coming out next year.
No,
See,
no,
is it-
okay. I'm
No,
gonna
don't
cut you off
say
now.
No, definitely coming out today. But anyway, yeah, so much love for everybody up here on stage and out in the community and just our team. So feels really good, really great way to end the year.
Awesome, awesome. So, Santi, where are we sticking here for the after party, or are we moving to another room?
We go to the voice chat right below. So if you guys are here in the server, just to scroll down a little bit and go to the voice chat. We will all move there.
All right, so I hope to see you guys all joining us, hanging out, vibing with the Star Atlas community. And honestly, I think there's really only one true way to end any Star Atlas event, and that is with power to the people.
Stick
Power
to the man.
Okay, here we go. All right, coming about. Get ahead. Got him. Nice. You want to wait till they're like a kilometer or less. Nice. Woo. We need harder enemies.